Hola, ¿cómo está, amigos? I'm Mike Rudd with Good Word Ministries. These are guys putting up an electrical cable in our neighborhood. Not quite OSHA certified. Things are very different down here in Honduras. We travel a great deal to go and teach the Word of God and share God's love. Travel is uncomfortable for us, but extremely difficult for the people who live here. Most don't even own a vehicle.
Yeah, I'm not doing this one. Oh, they have balloons on there.
Can you swim? ¿Pueden nadar?
No. Yo no puedo nadar.
Many of these folks have to walk to get into towns where they can catch some sort of transportation, such as a bus, the back of a pickup truck, a little taxi, a moto taxi, which is a little three-wheeler type thing. It's pretty rough. We've been working in this town called Jesus de Toro for the past 9 years. We drive over there every Thursday afternoon. This is a neighborhood in the town that we live in. About 1/4 of our church members live in this area. It's remote, way outside of the city. Takes them a long time to walk into town. It's not safe, especially for our deaf students. They get robbed frequently if they're walking alone. Victor lives up this hill right here. So not only do we travel to about 7 different cities on a regular basis, weekly, but we also give as many rides to people to help them out to be able to attend our classes in church. It's because it is just so difficult for them to travel and travel safely, and they don't have the money to pay for transportation. Now this is a trip we make every Saturday. We're up in a mountain range across the valley from the mountains we live in. It's a paved road most of the way, but there are an awful lot of potholes, frequent landslides. It's an adventure. Takes us about an hour and a half to make the trip out of our mountains, across the valley, and up into the next mountains, up to about 6,000 feet. Now, Saturdays are long days for us because we do that in the morning, starting very early. By middle of the day, we're leaving those mountains, driving back into our own, and then into a valley to this big city and on beyond to a class. Along the way, we're liable to run into military road stops or police road stops, just ensuring security. We actually appreciate those things because they help keep us safe. And we're coming through the intersection right below our house. Ox carts, 18-wheelers, buses, all sorts of stuff. You know, we run across all sorts of interesting things that you wouldn't see up here in the States, like cows being driven down the road, or cows being driven down the road, or sometimes cows being driven down the road.
If you don't understand, country roads take me home to the place I belong.
Honduras.